new world, more options, super flat, customize. I'm gonna edit the layer to my favorite height. You may have seen me do this multiple times before. I set it to 29 dirt, so
You should be dying.
I made it to 29 dirt, so
What
it's
the heck is
30
this? And then they
blocks
fall
deep
in.
plus the layer of bedrock.
And if they're in adventure mode, TP to me, TP to me.
Okay, so I'm gonna create
Ah,
it,
slime!
and I think it's in biomes. Is it? No. Hey guys in party, how do you make it a redstone world?
Can you put me in survival?
How do I make it like that? Okay, so I'm trying to find out how to do it. I don't know. I think it might be in here.
Oh, never mind. I am in survival.
Decorations, lakes,
That's a wonderful idea. That's what Slowy
and a
said.
mine shaft, ravine, caves, scene.
Stronger than you.
Oh. That must be how you do it. And start up the server. So this server is for people that aren't really experienced in redstone. I pushed the wrong button. Okay, so I'm gonna go into my change skin and change into my my almost most favorite. You guys know what it is. It is my very special redstone coder skin. Because I am like fanatic at redstone. Okay, so I'm gonna go into my inventory. And let's start with this. Wait, let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I'm gonna collect this stuff first. So we have the dropper, the wooden button, the minecart with TNT, the weight pressure plate light, and the weight pressure plate heavy, a trap chest, and a redstone comparator. Redstone comparator you can turn on and off. Everyone knows this. I don't know why hoppers are in redstone. I think they're more in transportation. So I have no clue what that's for.
So in this fight, you are going to wait.
Okay, so I see the business with these. These, when you step off, that stays down for a longer time. When you step off, it instantly stops. So with the droppers, go into it, place any item in it. I chose that thing. Place a pressure plate or something, and it would shoot out. So it doesn't place anything or light fires. That's the dispensers. So that's what those are. The buttons are just like a simple little way to activate. The minecart and TNT you need minecart rails for. And the trap chest, it might work with this, I'm not sure. Okay, what should I use? I choose dropper. So as you look, okay, so I'm gonna put that button in there. It clicks the button out. Trap chests are just a way to activate redstone. And then there's the hoppers, which just can transport stuff, so. Okay, so as you can see, there's nothing in the bottom hopper, nor the middle hopper, nor the top hopper. So I'm gonna drop the hopper down the hoppers. As you can see, as soon as it hit, it disappeared. That's gone from there, gone from there, and it's right there in the bottom. That's what's up with these hoppers. On to the next bit of redstone. So I'm gonna get daylight sensors, tripwire hooks, redstone lamps, redstone repeaters, redstone torches, blocks of redstone, wooden pressure plate, and stone pressure plate. Wooden pressure plate and stone pressure plate they are pretty much the same thing. I think it's to blend in with the environment, and there's something I think like a bow can hold it down. Well, that's of course with wooden buttons. So So you see this line of redstone and this redstone block. Redstone blocks are made up of 9 redstone. Why don't I show? So you're gonna need 9 redstone and a crafting table. I just totally screwed up. I'll just grab a stack. So I'm gonna place the crafting these two. I'm gonna go into it and make, for those of you that don't know the crafting recipe, fill the entire grid in with that, and you got a block of redstone. So it's a very simple recipe. We don't need this anymore, or that, or those. The redstone torch is pretty much the exact same. It activates it, but this is a very, very cool. So I place the redstone torch there, do that, and then activate it. That redstone torch goes out. So you guys may have saw me do this before, but it's just a little endless redstone system that gets done with that power. So the way it works is like that happens, and then it goes all the way around and does loop-de-doop. So the way it does this is that it repeatedly fights itself. Like this one turns that one off, which turns that one on, which turns that one off, and it repeatedly goes in a loop. It's really cool. Next is redstone repeaters. So to demonstrate redstone repeaters, I'm just gonna make a very long of redstone, very long line. So I'm gonna place the redstone torch. As you can see, as it gets further, it starts to die down. So what you're going to do is you're going to take out your redstone repeater and place it there. It's supposed to strengthen it to make it go further. The redstone lamps, I bet you can tell what they are by their name. You place it, activate it with a redstone signal no matter what it is, and it activates. Daylight sensors sense daylight or lack of daylight. If it's like that, it senses nighttime. If it's like that, it senses daytime. You can even use that reverse redstone glitch or trick to do that. And you won't have to do that, but it's just strange. You can fiddle with that for a while. You can even use it like this, like turn it to the nighttime mode. Okay, do that. That. I'm gonna see if that turns them all on. Okay, it does. So this is just a little example. Say you didn't want to have to repeatedly flip a lever every time you wanted light. And here's my little dirt house, my little makeshift house. So I'm gonna hop into my beautiful little amazing house. Oh, every house needs a door, people. So there you go, there you got your door. And okay, so it's gonna become night. So at night it turns those automatically on. I think there may have been a previous glitch with those that like messed them up and didn't let them work that well. Now it's tripwire hooks. You have to place them on edges of walls, and to make these work, you need string. Make it go like that, you'll see that they went down. So as I pass through, those are gonna light up. That's because it activates a short-term, I think, redstone signal. So that's what that. Next is stone buttons, levers, TNT, sticky pistons, note blocks, dispensers, boats, and saddle. Now this isn't all redstone. This is, as you can see in the inventory, it says redstone and transportation. So the boats and saddles are more transportation. The dispenser, let's put a flint and steel in there. The dispensers are kind of like the droppers. But instead, also I'll demonstrate the lever at the same time. So you put that there and flip it. If you use certain things like flame charges, arrows, snowballs, potions, and stuff, I mean splash potions and stuff, it will shoot them at whoever activates it. So you can also use this like to run through in case you're getting hurt. Use tripwire hooks, run through in case you're getting hurt. So you got the weakened flint and steel. I can just keep flipping this repeatedly. Is it weaker? So now I'm going to demonstrate one more. I'm going to toss in one more piece of redstone here. Place TNT in front of the dispenser. When that hits the flint and steel, it would activate the TNT, which would blow up. Very common knowledge. And over here, because it blew up the dispenser, I have the flint and steel. Right there. A bit weak. Now, the note blocks make a different sound depending on what they're standing on. So you guys heard that, right? Okay. Okay, now let's get out some wood planks or oak planks.
Another one. But I need to go eat.
If it's on wood, it makes a thump sound like a which is really cool. So it depends on what it's on. Let's see what it's on. I bet it will like make flute or something if it's on. Okay, so I don't think it really matters what block it's on. Every now and then it changes. So I just deleted all that. So now we're gonna need a bucket of water to demonstrate this next one. I'm actually gonna go over here and make a little pit. So I'm just making it 1 block deep because it doesn't need to be all fancy like a giant public pool. So we have that completely flat. I'm gonna go back and grab the boat of transportation. You can just move around in water, but what happens if you crash? If you crash, I don't think it's wide enough for you to crash. Let's crash. Okay, it's because I'm stuck at the flow on the wrong end. So I'm gonna need the boat again. And I'm gonna go forward, getting into the water and crashing. So it gives you usually 3 oak planks and 2 sticks. That is still not enough to to make a new boat. But a boat is like a minecart though. So you'll need 5 of that. I'll go in and even grab 5 iron ingots. Let's go into my crafting table. And you're gonna build a minecart. Do you see that pattern, that little curve pattern? So there we go, a minecart. Now let's make a minecart out of wood. Instead of that, it would create a boat. But something I noticed about this, if you make 4 sticks, you'll have the 4 sticks and 3 oak planks. So pretty much for a broken boat, you're getting just 2 sticks left. 2 sticks less than what you had. So that's just getting like a half a plank ripped off. Which is still a pretty big disappointment. So I'm gonna grab those again. Saddle, sorry, grab that, and lever. Now we're gonna test out piston and sticky piston. I'll need a block of random. So this is the sticky piston. I'll put one right there just to remember. And then that's the normal one. So what's the big difference with these is probably what you're asking. Sticky pistons go back and forth carrying the block with it. It can push up to 12 blocks. So watch. So that's 5, I think 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12 blocks. But it won't drag them all back, it will only drag one. So now that's 13, let's see what it does. It doesn't do anything, actually. But this one, it can push, but not pull. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it does the same thing, it can push up to 12. But if you try to make it push 13, it does the same thing. It does not work. Need a saddle again. Saw a horse around here. Where is it? There's one. So I'm gonna hop on the horse, and it will kick you off repeatedly, and you'll see those "keep feeding me bones, I'm not tame" particles pop out of it, like you see pop out of a wolf. So he's gonna walk around with you on his back, and every now and then, like a lot, shove you off. Sometimes it's more at a time than once, like hop on for like 3 seconds. And it will signal it's tame by hearts popping out of it. You can see it no matter what angle you saw those hearts. So now I'm gonna equip the saddle, and that's how I can ride it. But what happens when I do that? I can't ride it. It will just move on its own. I'm gonna keep a saddle on this guy, so I'll remember he's mine. And also, even though it's not in redstone, there is horse armor. There's diamond, gold, and iron. You can equip it, and it will have more protection. So up next is, I'm just gonna do the mine carts now. So we're gonna need that, and that. So let's just make a little circle. And you may have saw this in my first video. It was a pretty cool trick, but it was a complete fail. So like, you can activate it by making them all go crazy. Oh, that's a lot of strength. I might be able to show you the trick in the next video, but with minecart and hopper, you can toss stuff in it. Look, it's there. Make it travel. It's still there. Something else is, I can go and grab a hopper, put the hopper there, crouch, put rails running over the hopper. Do that. Push it a bit more that way. Okay. So now we're gonna push it back onto the rails. Push it that way. Minecart went over it. Let's look at it. It's now in the hopper. So the minecart with furnace has its own little special, and you place it. It has a little furnace in it. You go in and grab some coal or charcoal. I'm gonna use a more common one, coal, and it would just speed off. It lasts like that for like 2 minutes or so. Then there's minecart and chest, almost exactly like the minecart and hopper, but it doesn't go down. You can put anything in it and then move it. It doesn't go down into the hopper like I just said. Oh, it does. Oh, I guess it does, but I guess you can hold more. Now let's see what's up with these powered rails so I don't have to go get, oh, that was strange. So I don't have to go get redstone. I'm just going to go over to one of these previous made things. As you can see, it lights up. But the bad thing about this is that it would just power down at the turns. So what do you have to do? And every now and then also, it will just stop. So that's how you use a minecart. It's another transportation and redstone. I think it's kind of redstone. So you can do that. You got these, you got the rails, you got this. Now detector rails. They're very cool, and they have their own redstone current. So let's hop in and go. The detector rail powered these two rails. And now activator rails. These are kind of stupid because they have no use, but then again, if you activate them, they are pretty useful. So it usually just tosses you off. I think that's what it always does anyway, so. Actually, no, if it's lit, it tosses you off, I guess. So that's with that. And now we have ladders. I don't know why that's in redstone or transportation. I just grabbed emerald ores. So let's make a pile of 3 emerald ores, place ladder. And something strange. It's like, oh, I'm all pushed up against this wall. I can't place a ladder right in front of me. You have to have at least a block space with in it. And I'm pretty sure you can do it from like, no, it has to be a complete block. And you can climb up and down, up and down. So that's really cool. That's redstone for you guys. And please don't forget to watch other videos. Here's a little redstone trick, so like that, and then get tripwire hooks, and then get some string and a block of choice. What I'm gonna choose? I think I'm gonna choose dirt. This was actually an example from one of my videos that instantly turned it. So let's do that. Ta-da, then we're gonna need 2 splash potions of healing. I'm gonna go get that and that. Put myself in survival. Oh, didn't want that. So, oh no, it's hurting so bad. Let me turn off. Oh, that glitched me. Oh, what the heck? Okay, so I was just gonna hurt myself and then run through. Oh, you can't even see the arrow on the end of my bow. That's so strange. And I don't like flinch back. Okay, I can't even move down. So you could see what those do. Try it on your own. You saw what I was trying to do. So until next time, my friends. Can I do the wave? Oh, I'm invisible. I'm gone. So you can't see me waving, but I'm waving. So until next time, my friends, do not try this because that's just weird. So until next time, my friends, W7.